Huh, you can actually use the ice staff against them. Not that it does anything. Let's try to knock down some trees here. Alright, so I'm off to kill the Antlion. I have to find her first though. Or him. I forget which. Oh, I should actually make myself another handbat here. Got enough meat. Oh, that's a good point. Now pigskin. I used all the pigskin making that saddle. I wonder if the pig has respawned yet. It's quite possible. Let's see here. Oh. Hey, thanks for the sub, Salt Shaker. I think you're the first. I'll have to come up with a reward for the first. What should it be? I'll add you in the bio. Pig, 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 come back here. No, 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 don't go, don't go. Bastard. I want to give you food to turn you into a monster. Okay, here we go. You got hit by a meteor? Does it hurt as much as getting hit by a rock in the cave, though? That is the real question. Ooh, free souls. Let's see here. Come back, free souls. Okay. Free souls are overrated anyway. That's my sour grapes take on this. Oh. Apparently they have other things in mind. Happy to oblige. Alright. Probably should have waited to build that handbat, huh? But, nah. I'll need to fight anyway. Like, I'm insane, so I'll probably be at some point fighting shadow creatures, so it's best to have a weapon. Hit by a meteor. Right, I need desert goggles and swap out my thermal stone here. Oh. Oh, am I going in the wrong direction? I think I am. Yep. Alright, can I get over here the easy way? This would be interesting. If I could just hop right across. I mean, theoretically I could do it, but like, why? Because it's cool, that's why. Yeah, but I think this is just taking longer to get there. As opposed to going through the desert. I feel from the base. I'm just taking the long way around now at this point. Oh. Okay. There you are. What is the height? Can I jump? No. I mean, I could wave. What's that one? Oh, it's cheer, isn't it? Yeah, I wanted to do that one. How many nights to the next full moon? It's day 64. There is a way to figure this out quite easily. It's is it always the first odd day of like a new, every 20 odd day? I forget. There's a way to figure it out. I should remember it. Unfortunately, I don't. Every 10 day on the 1st, okay. Should be easy enough to remember. So we're coming up to a full moon, I believe, because we just passed the new moon. Yeah, so that took about a quarter of a day, which is why one of the reasons I'm looking at smaller worlds in the future. Right. Oh, wow. Immediately found Antlion. Okie dokie. Where is that trap at? There it is. Oh, it's just it's a set piece. I was actually fooled by it. I thought there was something out here. There is nothing out here then. Come back. If only I hadn't wasted my ice staff, I could have farmed a few Volt Goats here. Alright, on the way back I'm gonna get some more pig skin, I think. Pretty sure there's another pig out here somewhere. Wow, I really wasted so much time walking all the way around. That's not cool. Oh. Don't need the desert goggles anymore. I guess I'm using Thulecite for this fight. Okay, where is that other pig house at? Oh, it's way over there. Maybe it's not necessary after all. I'll use dark swords instead. Maybe. Sanity is an issue, but I can sleep in a tent. Alright. Eggs and Meat. Monster meat. Yeah, you got me. I am quite disappointed in my internet connection as of late. It is absolutely terrible. I've reduced the quality down to like 2.5 megabits per second. It's still not low enough. It's still dropping 18% of the packets. Like, what the hell? I'll drop it down to 2,000 once. Verizon, after a year of me doing this, you're finally gonna do this. You're gonna pull this stunt on me, huh? This is what happens when you have a lack of competition in the market. Oh, sorry. I didn't want the brace to burn. One of my favorite bases was also built around a moonstone back in 2018. Alright, I'm going to try adjusting the settings here. We're going to drop it down to 2,000. Since it's only 30 frames a second now, it shouldn't be too degrading in terms of visual quality. You can stream at 2 megabits a second, 720, but you don't want to be pushing 60 frames a second at the same time. So those are your options. Move or stream at... Yeah, okay, now it's not dropping frames, finally. Stream at 2 megabits a second. Alright, I got a few days left, but I do have to hurry. I don't have all the time in the world here to kill Antlion. Right. Need thermal stones. I was going to sleep in the tent and get my sanity back, but I'd have to wait until night. Maybe we can get a siesta lean-to? Or... no, my sanity's pretty low. I really do need that. Okay. Before I go over there, I need to top off my sanity here. What else? The other thulecite. Suit. 2 should be enough. Luminescence. Usually like to prefab the endothermic fire. Let's see if we've got niter. It's not a necessity, it's just nice to have it as an option. Is that a thulecite? No, it's a raincoat. Yeah, so I can stream at 2 megabits a second without dropping frames. Well, I've done it before, so it's not the worst thing in the world. For a while there, though, I would say like for at least half a year, I was streaming at around 2.5 to 3 megabits, which was a lot nicer. Yeah, I guess in the meantime, I'll just see if I can make that siesta lean-to. I don't think I've ever made a siesta lean-to. Silk boards and rope. Got the silk. Got the boards. And the rope. I just realized the tent is outside the flingo range. Another thing I need to do is make dark swords, but I'm not sure if there are, because otherwise I'll have to make another hand bat. Are there any living logs left? Okay, 7. Oh, there's also a lot of pigskin. I missed that somehow. Okay, 2 dark swords. Yeah, for some reason I thought we were out of pigskin. Remember we went for the saddle and everything? Huh. Right, siesta lean-to time. Hey, only one panda. Master of Masters. So something happened here. I need to restart Restream. Apparently the chat was not updating. So let me see. I'm sorry about that. I usually look at Restream for the messages, but apparently it wasn't updating because I hadn't restarted it today. Okay, so let me get caught up here. Okay, so Salt Shaker said, I mean you don't got to, I don't care how much. Well, no, you're the first subscriber, I think, so. Yeah, kind of rude, actually, that I didn't read your message, but hey, I hope you understand. One of the few streamers I watch, and not twice the free sub. I appreciate it. It's been a long time. Oh, Master of Masters, yes, I remember that name. Is it server or client? What is the name of the mod that lets you cook without directly placing a cursor over the fire pit? That would be called Action Queue. Oh, I can actually get out of this lean-to. That would be called Action Queue. Reborn, actually, the one that I use. There is an Action Queue, and then there's one called Action Queue Reborn, and I use the version 2.0 of that. Status announcement. Strings are fun to mess with. You can push status announcements. Okay, see you later, I guess. You can push status announcements as an admin, can't you? I forget what the command was for it. But yeah, you can say stuff to the entire server, I seem to remember. Alright. I think... Yeah, okay, now the chat's showing up on Restream. Alright, I'm gonna have to just remember to restart Restream in the future. I don't know what happened to it, but apparently it kind of got stuck and it wasn't updating. Because I hadn't restarted it today. Or since the last time I... Why can't I... No, there we go. What else? Plenty of health. Got swords. I don't think I need anything else. I'm bound to forget something, aren't I? Nope. I've got it all. I'm so used to bosses that require so much over-preparing. It seems ridiculously easy when there's a boss that only requires a few things to prepare. And then it's on to the chess pieces. Wortox makes deer claps look like a joke. Well, the only thing you really have to worry about is like shadows attacking you. while fighting because you're insane. Deerclops is probably the easiest boss. I really can't think of one that I would consider to be easier. I mean, Berger, I suppose, because he kind of kills himself. But if you actually want to fight him, he's not easier. Alright. Usually what I do, just to make sure that these thermal stones have enough charge on them, or the one that I hold throughout the fight, even though the fight should be short, I just cool it down a bit here before the fight begins. Gonna be wearing suicide armor. I don't plan on taking much damage, so should be fast enough. As soon as it's daylight, I'll start the fight. Alright, here we go. Up. Surprising. Hey. Rough. You have to keep hitting her, him I guess, it's got a main, because otherwise he'll eat stones, which heals, so sort of an impetus on you not to stop attacking for anything. Oh wow, that was fast. Huh, go figure. Didn't even need an entire dark sword. How many times did I get hit? Twice? 3 times? Should have brought the ice staff with me. I could kill these Volt Goats here as well. I always have to wait for the night. Alright. Scratch one Antlion. You know what? You mentioned an easy boss with Wortox. I personally like Dragonfly because every time a Lave dies, you get 1 soul. So you get this replenishing health just from during the fight. I think that's like one of the more synergistic bosses for Wortox. Can't you just farm butterflies during autumn? You can definitely do it. I mean, the reason I don't usually use butterflies is because they're less predictable than bees. If I need to collect something in my inventory, it's just easier to go out and catch bees because I don't have to wait for them to spawn. But then again, I really haven't committed a lot of effort to like creating a little butterfly farm. Like if you get a nice patch of flowers, I think it does pretty decently in terms of spawning butterflies at about the same rate you can catch them, and then you also don't have to worry about them stinging you, plus you get much better loot. Krampus will spawn if you kill too many butterflies. Yeah. Okay. That would be a good point. So you're saying that if I had stacks of butterflies, if I had 40 butterflies and I was killing them multiple times during the Bee Queen fight, I'd have to worry about Krampus spawning. That's something I hadn't considered, but yeah, it's... So killing bees doesn't cause Krampus to spawn? Or is it just killer bees? I never really, like, does the wiki tell you how much naughtiness each thing has? B. I'm curious now. No, okay. Apparently it doesn't tell you on the page. Killing innocent animals. Yeah, so is a regular bee considered innocent then? I would think it would be. So you would always want to catch killer bees, and if you needed to kill massive amounts or like stacks of bees, right? Yellow bees give 1 naughtiness, killer bees give none. Okay, thanks, Swanky. That would explain why I've never had a problem with Krampus spawning when I'm killing stacks and stacks of bees. It's an important point. Like, it's one of those externalities that's kind of easy to overlook if you're not, like, if you haven't been using butterflies, for example. Oh, that was close. Alright. Desert stones. I need to start focusing on the shadow fight. So, I've got all the pieces set up, if I recall correctly. I just need to work on preparing for it. What is the best armor that I could use for this? I'm not sure. Thanks for the cheer. It's just a CPA. Okay. Thanks. Now you get to watch me be aimless for the rest of the night. No, I'm just kidding. I do need to come up with something more of a plan though for fighting the shadow, because that was the problem in the past, is I get too far out of range of them and then they despawn. So I need to find some way of like containing the battlefield while at the same time allowing me to run around and stuff. Like I probably want to use the walking cane in addition to my magic luminescence. Maybe even a road? Would it make sense to build a road over there? I need to just double check to make sure I have everything set up. Like all the chess pieces there. I'm pretty sure I got them all over, but it's possible I didn't. This is the next big fight though. Another thing that makes it so volatile is that you don't get to really choose when the fight happens. You have to do it on a certain night. So, yep, they're all here. Do I want to use dark swords? See, the last time one of the problems I was having was I was insane at the same time. This time I have the advantage of planning it. So, I'll have enough sanity. Maybe I should use dark swords. So just punch a hive and farm the killer bees. Yeah, what I was doing is it seems like the bee queen hive always spawns, or it has a couple of killer bee hives that spawn near to it. And so those are the two that I was using. I ended up destroying one, but those are the two that I was using to farm killer bees leading up to the bee queen fight. And the reason that I understood that to be a good strategy was because, unlike punching the beehive, you wouldn't eventually destroy it. The beehive could be eventually destroyed unless you healed it. Was the way I understood it, but haven't tested that personally. It's just what I've heard. Yeah, so I'm thinking dark swords to fight, and then I'm going to need some sort of head armor. We have quite a few. Oh, we've got plenty of pigskin, so I can make a lot of these. Yeah, I thought we were low on pigskin, but it turns out there's still a decent amount in one of these chests, so I can use pigskin to make football helmets, and I'll use that during the fight, I think. So how far away are we? I forget. Are we closing in on full moon? I think we are. Oh, we've got so far to go, don't we? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make the football helmets, I think, and just put them over there so that way I can just jump right into it when the time comes. Oh, did you take the pigskin back, Chloe? Oh no, here it is. Yeah, it's in the last chest. Yeah, so... Oh. I actually need more nightmare fuel. I wonder how many dark swords this would take. Probably not more than 3. 10%, no. Yeah, so I actually need to go insane here so I can farm up more nightmare fuel leading up to this fight. What's my user interface? The user interface is called, I think, Victorian HUD. It's from the Gorge. So if you search the workshop for Victorian HUD or Victorian Gorge, I forget, something like that, you'll find it. The day I'm on is currently day 68. I need to tweak this mod. I have a mod that hides it by default, and I use that on my Megabase worlds, but there's really no reason to turn off the day count for worlds that I'm playing just to like kill bosses and stuff. So, I'm not gonna make any. I only need a handful anyway. Make 4 of these, 5 should be enough. 1, 2. Have enough for 3 more. Oh, that's right. This is summer, so we can't pick grass. Where was... Oh, this is the Tumbleweed Desert, okay. I'd like to make 1 or 2 more, just in case. This is a fight that I'm still kind of rusty for, so I need to improve my proficiency of it. Like, obviously, Antlion, I don't feel any apprehension about fighting him, but like, this is a fight that I've not done so well on, so tend to go for the overkill. Maybe I should actually get more, get a stack of bees to make sure I have enough health to last me throughout it. And since I'm also using dark swords, I have to make sure that my health is topped off. Use jelly beans for healing, but doesn't Wortox, like, he has half the healing rate for jelly beans or not? I thought I read that somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll top off my sanity before going into the fight. But right now I'm going to be farming up nightmare fuel. I have to say, I think at this point, the sleeping is my favorite method of restoring sanity for Wortox. At least in the short term. I know, Close, you said that you like using cactus. I mean, I hear we should kill Dragonfly again, I guess, if I've got time. Nah, 20 souls is probably going to be enough to fight them. It's not that big of a fight. The other bosses are bigger. Wortox gets full heal from jelly beans. I thought it was a bug and reported that on the forums. Dev replied, said it was intentional. Oh. Maybe that was you that I read on the forums. Wait, do you go by the same name, Swanky, on the forums? I don't recall the name of the person that reported that, but maybe it was you. I'm not sure. Do you have a wicker on the server so you can have her read Birds of the World and Sleepy Time for Easy Souls? We have a Weber, I guess. Okay. Just a couple more to make sure. This lesson must be shared to be prepared. Couple dark swords. Ah, those buzzards are so vindictive. What else? What else? What else? The baby tentacle. Oh. The baby tentacles work well in the caves for soul farming. That's what I usually use when I'm down there to kill the ancient guardian. I usually stock up on souls. You end up. This time I actually found the atrium tentacle. Just it was the random. It was the closest one to the runes. It was really weird. It's not something that happens a lot. Like the first tentacle you kill leads right to the atrium. What are some interim objectives I could have? Because it's going to be a lot of days. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a lot of days before New Moon is back. Oh wait. We could break them open on full moon. Get cactus. All right. We could break them open on full moon and then get the sketches and build a pottery wheel. And then fight them somewhere else. Not that really does anything besides just busy work type stuff. Close needs a cactus, and since I don't have anything more pressing at the moment, I might as well. Oh, here, this is what I should have done from the start. Get that sanity down. You go by the same name on all accounts. Okay. Maybe if I saw your avatar image, I might recognize it. Wrap the cactus flower for the fight. Tank. I only do get. Wait, am I? Oh, I'm using it for sanity, right? Wait, why? Cactus flowers for the fight? I've got enough health, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going sanity and health. Okay, I was gonna try this. No, it still doesn't work. Okay, I installed a mod that was supposed to allow me to press R to release a soul. Maybe it still's not enabled. I forget who recommended it to me. They posted a link to it a couple of nights ago in the stream chat. I installed the mod, but it doesn't seem to do anything when I press R, and I made sure that there are no conflicting keybinds, so it's not like I have something else on my R key that's conflicting with it. It just does not seem to work. To like nothing happens. There's a pic of what? Edith Nesbit. P.S. I do not know how to say that word. PSA Psamid? No, I'd have to see it, I guess. And I'm not familiar with 5 Children. Is it like a more recent internet phenomenon? Sam-Eid. Quite old, okay. It's a show or a comic or a game. I guess I could just Google it, but hey, I'm currently doing something else, aren't I? Oh, what was there? Oh yeah, I recently watched a movie called The Birds, I think it was. It's directed by Alfred Hitchcock. And the most remarkable thing about it was that it didn't have an actual soundtrack or a score to it, which left the movie feeling overall quite emotionless. I was surprised. Apparently the film is considered to be culturally significant or something, and it's preserved by like the US Library of Congress, which surprised me because it was not impressive in that regard. The acting was also quite wooden. Overall, it's not not really a movie that's that you watch for the story. Ah, 2 blueprints, one right after the other. Marble suit. Well, there's something I'll never make. It's a children's novel from 1902. I didn't expect it to be quite that old. Is it written in ye olde English? I have to read like Charles Dickens for school and stuff, and I always disliked how unnecessarily difficult it seemed to be to read English written like that. Maybe my opinion would have changed with age, I'm not sure. I just remember it seeming exceedingly tedious to me at the time. Like, I'm not necessarily asking for the Cliff Notes, I'm just asking for somebody to rewrite it in, like, more contemporary slang, I guess. Somebody will point out that, oh, you lose some of the accuracy in the translation. Well, yeah, that's any sort of translation. Be it language or generational translation. And then, of course, somebody else could point out that there is merit in learning how to read like a dialect of the language that was spoken that many years ago. I'm not sure I would personally benefit from it, but in terms of just like broadening your horizons, it's a bit like speaking another language, I suppose. Yes, I am picking cactus without armor, and I am proud of it. I'm Wortox. Health is irrelevant to me. It's transient. The only reason it is considered particularly notable is because it is a Hitchcock movie at all. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I was watching sort of the, like the preeminent collection or whatever they call it. It's like 10 of his supposedly most influential works. And, you know, compared to the movies that come out now, they weren't all that impressive. Like, a lot of them kind of are almost like plays, right? Like, Rope is kind of a play. Was it Rear Window? Is it Rear Window? The one where there's just a guy sitting in the wheelchair all the time. Like, these are works that are commonly referenced in popular culture still. Like, I actually saw, if you've ever seen the channel, I think it's called Now You See It, they talk like about film concepts. And like just recently there was a video that popped up in my feed which showed, his name's like Stuart something. Anyway, he's sitting there in a wheelchair from the movie Rear Window. But you know, when you actually watch the movie, it would actually fit on a stage. It's not, you don't see much, it's just people in a room looking out at their neighbors, basically. Okay, do we have any pre-made wrapping paper? Let's see. Yep. So I imagine the reason you would end up watching like Hitchcock movies is probably the same reason you end up reading Charles Dickens. Kind of has like the same relevance. I'm not saying it wasn't influential at the time. It's just it doesn't hold up too well to like what we're used to in terms of the current status. The actor I was thinking of is James Stewart. Yeah, there we go. He was in a couple of Hitchcock's films, and of course some other like famous. I think it's a wait, was James Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life? I think there's some other popular ones he's in. Say, pal, you don't look so good. The mags seem to not be doing anything. Which mag? I'm not sure I understand what that means. Oh, freezing in the summer. Oh, the Magiluminescence. Yeah. I have the cheater mod for it. Okay, I'm actually still freezing. Take this off. Wait, what the hell? How am I still freezing? Okay, this is really weird. Why am I retaining? Why do I find it so difficult to absorb heat? Does the intensity of the moonstone increase during the summer? Like how cold it gets? Or is it just because it's like night? Wow. I was standing right next to the skill furnace and I was surprised at how long it was taking for me to like not freeze. Like, I also have to figure out the soul mod at some point. Interest in the development of the film as a medium. Yeah, because, you know, he did pioneer some interesting techniques. The one that I think of off the top of my head, of course, was the dolly cam, where you zoom in while pulling the camera backwards. That's like a classic Hitchcock move, because he kind of pioneered it, and you actually see it. If you watch the most recent trailer for Don't Starve, I think it was for Wortox, you'll see that the developers, or whoever created that little short, used that dolly shot to sort of zoom in. I think it was when the Wortox like turned on Krampus. I think it was during that part. You can find it if you watch that short. You can find the part where they used the dolly shot, the dolly zoom, I guess. You would think with fur he'd be able to stay warmer. Yeah, I don't think he does. That's a good point, though. He does have fur. Do any of the other characters really have fur? I mean, Weber has the beard, but I guess they don't consider that. He has hair all over him, but they don't consider it fur. James Stewart was also in It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, okay. And he and Hitchcock were buds. I mean, that's how you get hired, isn't it? He was a pretty big deal in his time, won 5 Oscars. Oh, you just looked that up, or are you actually like an older film buff, classics buff? Alright. Interestingly, I got all my sanity back. What? How did I do that? Oh. Time to get rid of it. I find it to be interesting because framing is just so interesting. Full moon tomorrow. Should we knock the statues over and then bring them back here? Or should I wait until new moon? In some ways I want to just move them over here because it also gives me something else to do. I'm hunting down butterflies. But yeah, one of the reasons that I like just film in general, or like I seem to have a growing appreciation of it, is how it really challenges you to see the world in different ways and appreciate how perspective can really change the way you experience something or feel about something. You know, different camera angles, like the power shot, the camera down looking up or up looking down, aerial views, the what do they call the shot where you establish the setting. I forget what they call that one. It's like when they show the bar at the beginning of a scene, or like Seinfeld, right, where they show the apartments. I think it's called the establishing shot. I forget exactly, but anyway, it's useful in that regard. All right, guess we're going to be fighting rooks and stuff tonight, and then I'll build the pottery wheel and we'll move everything down to the main base. Doesn't Woody have insulation? I believe so. Yeah. Small amount. Or is it just a werebeaver? It's either werebeaver or Woody. Like, I could see me thinking that it was Woody because werebeaver is kind of like a version of Woody. The werebeaver definitely does have insulation in both single player and multiplayer. It's just he doesn't have nearly as much of it in multiplayer. Well, maybe it's not even insulation in single player. Maybe it's just like, you know, not affected at all by temperature. I don't know what it's like on the back end, like the code for that, but it is definitely easier. The dark Hado, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so regardless of which version of Woody you're playing, you won't freeze as quickly. Like, whether it's... Oh, we don't have a... Okay, we don't have a pickaxe over there. I should have brought one. Regardless of which version of the game, single player or multiplayer you're playing, as Woody, when you turn into the Werebeaver, you will have more insulation than you would as a standard character, if I'm not mistaken. You majored in cinema and media studies. I mean, it's a bit like majoring in philosophy in that regard, isn't it? Like, you don't usually find a job directly related to it, but it can help you in other ways. I need that pickaxe. Here we go. I like the early 1900s stuff in relation to Don't Starve lore, specifically because it's set in that era. It was one of the reasons that I was fascinated a little bit more so by WX. The idea of some sort of automaton type. At that time, it really brings some interesting questions into the picture. Like, obviously you have Charles, what's his name? Charles Babbage's analytical engine, so there was like a form of compute, I guess you could say, back then. But it was, oh, this is not full moon night. Okay. Maybe another night. Leave the pickaxe here. I'm gonna go down and get light bulbs tomorrow. I should not be so distracted. Drown your sorrows with DST. I mean, nowadays, you can really come in handy. I think you probably have better use of a degree like that, more so now than at any time before. Thinking of all the amateur sort of video work that's being done, you don't even have to like do it as your job. You could still do it as your hobby, and you'd be able to apply what you've learned to that and make really good sort of amateur videos and stuff. Like, even, you know, understanding things like the rule of thirds and whatnot, just kind of stuff like that, that the average person who doesn't like study media and whatnot wouldn't necessarily understand. It sort of gives you a leg up if you decide amateur content, and, you know, now there's really never been a better time to sort of be able to record and publish your own video content. There are more options in terms of publishing platforms for distribution, so it depends upon, you know, how creative you are. I imagine if you go into that field, you have an inkling of an interest in it, or did you want to approach it from more like the academic side, where you're like a sociological framework? Like, is that more the interest in it, or was it actually like the technical aspect of it, of filmmaking? But I'm just saying, I wouldn't be too quick to discount it, and I think, you know, it's definitely, it can give you a real leg up now, even if you don't do it as your primary job. This is really a terrible area for light bulbs. So, okay, here we go. 2 and 3, that's better. I was thinking, like, in terms of like stuff you can study, you know, you think about, for example, anything related to technology, electronics, computer science, that kind of stuff. you read like the autobiographies of people like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs or pretty much any of the tech innovators, and it's all like, yeah, by the age of 5 he's doing Euclidean geometry or some wacky advanced topic like that, and you're like, yep, I'm not going to be able to. You know, they have like a 20-year head start on you by the time you start learning it seriously, so why wouldn't you pick something else that kids normally don't do? Right, because you don't have to work as many years just to catch up on that base level of knowledge on the subject. Alright. I'm still not insane. It's sad but true. Come on. Let's get insane. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, I dropped my hand bat. Yes, this is... Eat some green caps? Yeah, I should have. Or I could just eat some souls. After all, I'm Wortox. So, in a way, I'm thinking it might make more sense to do this fight like right after B Queen or something. I'm just trying to figure out when I want to sort of work towards it. Is it something that I gradually work towards throughout the year? Use the B Queen crown for... I was planning on using football helmets though. You talking about for the shadow creature fight? Wait, how bad is the drain? Like for the largest one, what is it in terms of like sanity per minute? That's what I do. What I do? Shadow creature. Where are the upgraded ones? Oh, I forget. What are the upgraded ones called? Shadow pieces? Okay, they're called shadow pieces. Wow, 100 per minute. Yeah. And it doesn't increase as their level increases, apparently. And it's the same for all of them, 100. I mean, okay, I've got time to prepare for that. I guess I could use Thulecite and log suits, but then I wouldn't be able to use the Magiluminescence. Besides, the Hive Hat would break if I got hit too much. Okay, I guess I can go down to the caves then. Oh, this is full moon. It was stupid of me to think that it was going to be full moon. It's the odd day, the first of the new 10 base pair something. Wow, this handbat's nearly worthless. I'd be a fool to go over there with that. Unless I wanted to challenge myself. Probably does less damage than a spear. Speaking of spears, here's a battle spear. I shall use a battle spear for this fight, and a torch. I suppose we'll have a hound attack at the very... Nah, not really. It's the Wubba Wubba Dub Dub song. What's it called? Wubba Duck. No copyright infringement intended. Okay, so this isn't going to be the full fight. This is going to be the fight in which you get regular Clockworks when you break them open. Wait, what? Which one? Oh, I forgot, actually. We do that, and then... better. Oh, what? Oh, that's the wrong one. Just freaking out there for a second. I've had them break before, so not unprecedented. Nope. One's perfect. You know what the trick here for the rook is? It's to get him to run as far away from the home spot as possible. Not sure it applies to this rook. And then when he's walking back, that's when you assail him. It didn't go quite as... I should probably bait him out a little bit more. Really? Okay, now he's hopping. Alright, here we go. No. I mean, maybe it works a little bit differently because these rooks don't have a home area. I don't know. Or maybe it was changed. Before you could just pretty much effectively stun lock them. Once they start hopping back. Like this. And he keeps running away, so maybe it's a bit different. When it's the rook from the chess piece. The marble sculpture. I've mostly used that technique on the random ones that are kind of like parked around the world. I wonder if that would work better in the runes too. Alright, gotta get the blueprints. It's around here somewhere. Queenly figure. Oh, that was actually a bishop. It just needs a head. Alright, knight. There's a pawn. The pawn is my favorite to spam. Bishop. And then queen. Wait, not queen. What? Where's the rook? Oh, did I pick it up? I left it over there? Wow. Talk about not paying attention. I thought I picked it up. Well, I'm just so used to ignoring them. It's like every boss you kill drops another sketch you don't need. And then when I actually needed it, where did I leave it? Wouldn't that be the stupidest thing if I somehow... Huh. Did I fight the Antlion? Yep. Do I have any mementos I can show off? Yeah, that's the pawn. And there, oh, there's the rook, okay. I had the rook. I brought it back. The Antlion fight went quite well. I think I got hit twice during the fight. I used dark swords and Thulecite armor, so it's a good use for Thulecite if you're thinking about like doing something similar to what I'm doing. It pays to get a couple of Thulecite suits down in the runes when you rush it during the first autumn. The reason that you end up wanting to use chest armor, or like, yeah, chest slot armor, is because you need to wear the, what is it called? Desert goggles while exploring. Or not exploring, when fighting the Antlion. Otherwise you will be really slow and you'll get hit all the time. Okay. I was never brave enough to try doing that. But there's actually some sneaky, subtle strat that involves... Wait, did all the chests? They're down here. There's a sneaky strat that would potentially involve using... Or like... oh yeah, because like if you could forgo the desert goggles, you could rush the Antlion without needing to do any of the fishing for the blueprint for the first season. So maybe it's more viable than I'm giving it credit for. I've never tried it though, because I just assumed that it wouldn't work. Here we go. Alchemy engine, potter's wheel. So I'm making the... Hey. Oh, you switched over to Woody. Nice. No Maxwell? Seems like usually people go Maxwell for mass deforestation. Actually, I do not need to wear this umbrella. So let's get rid of that and wear this spider hat instead. There. Goodness knows it'll not be used otherwise. So getting ready for the next full moon. Since we have the pieces over here this time, I'm going to need to bring the football helmets back. This will make it a little bit more convenient too, because it's more likely I'll be bebopping about the base as opposed to over there in the desert. In case I tend to forget that 9 nights from now we have a fight. So that's going to be the next big fight. Where are you, Chester? Oh, I think I left Chester over at Bee Queen, didn't I? I'm gonna go and get him, bring her back. Why didn't I use the R button Wortox soul release? Do you like to drop souls manually? So, I'm pretty... Wait, you said Chester's at the Moonstone? Okay. I just overlooked it. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you mentioned that mod to me, right, Killing Joke? I installed it. It doesn't drop souls when I press R. It really comes down to that. I configured it. It's supposed to work when I press R. I made sure that there are no conflicting... What is wrong with that spider? Oh, it's, well... Why is he? Oh, that's why. I was like, why is he doing this to me? I have the Queen Spider hat on. I just realized it. Yeah, so the mod doesn't... It's not working for me for some reason. Oh. Wow, that really disintegrates fast. I've been trying so hard to be insane. Should go down into the caves. I wanted to make one more dark sword. Okay, there is Shadow Chester, actually. Nice. Wait, do you have the eye bone? Here. We're gonna do... Oops. Wait, that doesn't work? Is the eye bone still in this world? What? Why doesn't that work? Chester eye bone. I should... Oh, I have it. God, I'm such an idiot sometimes. You gave me the eye bone, didn't you? Tough. Get out of here. I was like, why doesn't that work? That's so bad. Oh my god. That is just the worst. That's like one of those missing glasses when you're wearing them moments. I remember that happened to me once. Hounds. It wasn't with glasses, it was with sunglasses. I thought I misplaced them, and I just had them on the top of my hat, and the person that was helping me look for them apparently didn't realize that I had them, like, you know, pushed up over my hat. It was weird. That was a classic failure on my part. So Chester will get killed now, and you'll lose this awesome space that he was providing. Chester, you stay here. Actually, it's too late. It's too late to apologize. I'm making. What a stupid thing to get into. I left the dark swords back there, didn't I? I'm carrying a torch for you. The best part is I don't even have any souls to get out of this with. Yeah. I guess when it rains, it pours, huh? I need to go get a weapon. Oh, no, I don't. I was gonna say, I could just make a dark sword, but actually I don't have any, I don't have enough nightmare food. Ah. Silly, silly, silly. Okay, what around here can I use to fight with? Deconstruction staff? That would be interesting. Okay. That's one down. Turn on Ziflingo. Fun, fun, fun. Down to 6%. I need this. Yes. Wortox in pajamas. That's why I selected this one. I thought it looked the best. I remember Fuyu, who used to play with us. He would play Snowball Weber in pajamas. I think the pajamas are one of my favorite clothing items. Which is appropriate, because it actually costs a bit more. And you get to unlock an emote when you complete the set. Alright, let's see if Chester died. Should be interesting. Shall we punch this hound to death? I think it's worth a go. Okay. Okay, only one punch at a time. Should be interesting. Doing this hardcore. Nope. The best part is I wasn't even wearing any armor. No, Chester lives. The real challenge comes in when I start punching to death shadow creatures. There we go. Fear the fist. Oh. Two dark swords. Come along, Chester. I should go fight some bees or something to get my souls back up. Maybe even capture some, like get a nice stack of 20 for the upcoming fight. We're going to fight the shadow pieces again because last time they didn't drop the shadow heart. The plan is to fight them again. Yes, this is a new world though, so. We're kind of doing things from square one here, I guess. I should make another ham bat. The song will always remind me of a game called Starve.io. It was an interesting game of betrayal and other silly things that happen on public servers. Fix the umbrella. Right, what else? Okay, Chester's got all the loot. Chester has all the cookies. Follow me, Chester. You're not following me, Chester. Get over here. Okay. Oh. Silliness. And now for something completely different. Wearing the umbrella? I am because I can. It's an act of defiance. It may be suboptimal, but it demonstrates the optimal amount of angst that only doing something contrarian can convey. But seriously, I just forgot to take it off. I put it on because I was going to repair it with the sewing kit, which I successfully did. Why would oh, wait. Do you think I'm ready for misery? I haven't really prepared for it at all. I'm not even sure what I would do for Wortox. I imagine something with the Starcaller staff, since I have one. The burning with the flingos. But I haven't tried that strategy yet, so it would be... I mean, there's a first time for everything. I should probably do that after this. It took 7+ days? Wait, were you doing the flingos plus Starcaller? Or, like, which... Oh. You didn't use weather panes for that, did you? I'm not 100% concrete on the details behind it. No weather pane, okay. Yeah, because that was the thing, right? If you have to go and get weather panes, it takes a decent amount of time to farm all that up. Well, I mean, 10 days is 10 days. It's still faster, probably, than making your weather panes. But yeah, that's a lot. That's more than Bee Queen, definitely. Bee Queen's like, what, 3 days? So, it was pretty hardcore. I've still got some time here. Suppose it's a couple more dark swords. Just set them up. Oh my god, that beaver freaked me out there for a second. I don't know why. Are you gonna get the stage hand? Because that is like one of the best uses for it. As Woody. Just gnaw that sucker to the ground. Okay. I guess I could go down and try to figure out where Toadstool is at the moment. It is one of my objectives this year, is to get, or become more confident at fighting Toadstool. Same thing with Fuel Weaver. Those are two bosses I need to work on. I'm pretty good on pretty much all the other ones, but those two, not my strong suit at all. Why would they not drop the Shadow Atrium Heart? You have to kill them like within range of the others, or something like that. So if you're too far away when one dies, the other one won't upgrade. And then if they're not all upgraded, if the last one you kill isn't upgraded to tier 3, you don't get anything. Well, I mean, besides like the regular, you don't get the Shadow Atrium. For some reason, yeah, it's called the Shadow Atrium. It's the heart thing. Yeah, so what else do I need here? You know, we got armor. Got some cactus over here. I guess I could cook it in case I need sanity. That's one of the problems I was having during the last fight. And at the time, the knight wasn't even upgraded to level 3. And I was having trouble fighting it because there was like a Terror Beak after me that I needed to get rid of. You're at the same spot as me. I can beat all other bosses easily except the underground ones. Wait, why did you turn that on? You confuse me sometimes. Oh, it was a misclick? Okay. Sometimes people do it just to mess with you. I wasn't sure which one it was. Wow, I actually said consistent in that. I need to edit that thing, because it's no longer consistent. Oh. Wait, what? Here we go. Wax paper. Wrap it up. Got some sanity there. Actually, I need to be insane again because I need more Magiluminescence, or Nightmare Fuel for the Magiluminescence. Alright. Oh, Bearger, okay. This will actually drain my sanity, so this is good. What else could I grab here quickly? Just in case things go bad, maybe Bee Queen, Hive Hat. And no other armor? Oh yeah, here we go. Half-hearted attempt at a football helmet. I mean, this isn't nearly as dangerous as Deerclops. If you want to stay in the base, I think. He spawned? Alright. Yes. Something needs to be done about Bearger. He's more of a tool than a boss. I don't mean that in a disparaging sense. Something I noticed about the Tesla Coil Lantern is it doesn't have any particle effects. Here. Oh, I am using Magiluminescence. That was silly. Really? The tree guard one? How many was it? How many did he aggro on? Or how many aggroed onto him? Bear one? Oh, he just left. Okay. Oh, the classic, you can't catch me if I keep walking while you're attacking. Well, the point was to kill Berger, so... It's not solo? Does it not count? Suppose I kill Kloss by myself, but I have a whole bunch of bees help me. Suppose I kill something as Winona, but I have catapults help me. Need more logs? I don't need them. I have enough. Hey, here's a sketch I'll never use. And once again, I have too much sanity. I was gonna go and catch some bees. So that's what I'm doing next. Why bees? Because as you pointed out when I killed them, they're not going to spawn Krampus. Oh, you wanted me to try the jelly beans? Okay. I guess why not? Let's use jelly beans then. I've never tried the jelly beans before, so it should be interesting. Still need to figure out a way to lose more sanity though. Need to build that lazy deserter. What are the odds we have the resources? An orange gem. Oh, I think I left it down below. I bet there's one lazy forager. Wait, no. Actually, I think I saw an orange gem in here. Maybe I'll fight Dragonfly in the meantime. Wait, did you make another? No, you didn't. Yeah, here we go. There's one orange gem there. Where is... Do we have any moon rocks? Okay, that'll make me insane. I was just thinking maybe the objective should be also to make the loot. Yeah, apparently we don't have any moon rocks at the moment. Oh wait, here are 10. Never mind. Right, and then I need to socket the orange gem and the moon rock. What else did this require? 3 cut stone. Cut that stone, cut stone. ¿Dónde estás? Alright, new sanity, insanity station I should say. Wait, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Touch to go insane. This is why I like this one. Like, forget nightmare amulets. The, lazy deserter, not the lazy deserter, it is the lazy deserter is where it's at. But then again, nightmare amulet causes them to spawn more frequently, so there's still value in having one. I burned all the bishops? What? No entiendo. No, I think there's still some bishops down there. I was running out of time. So I wasn't able to like fully clear out the runes, and I had to come back up for winter and class and stuff. Okay, that's one Terrorbeak too many. Quickly, quickly. Must touch the things. I think the lazy deserter is still my favorite for insanity. For farming. It's a real turnkey solution. Chester in the way. Alright, that's enough nightmare fuel for now. Right. I was gonna build another ice staff. Ah. Where is the flint? blue gems. For emergency hound encounters. Oh wow, I just realized something. Still wearing the knight armor. No wonder I'm losing sanity. Ha! That'll do it. Completely forgot I had it on. The interesting thing is it still wasn't draining my sanity fast enough to farm. Alright, how many more days? 75. About halfway there. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go down below and look for Toadstool. Wait, can I do this to myself? Can I like spam heal? Yeah, I can. I do all my killing freeform. Enter the arena with nothing but my ham bat and a childlike sense of wonder. Alright, can I get to the runes from here? Indeed I can. So, Toadstool. Pretty sure I found one location. Oh, wait, what's in here? Looks dangerous. Therefore, I should go in here. So these caves are small size. And even that is too big, I think. So I'm looking to make them even smaller in the future, in future worlds. Ah, it's a classic. Yeah, so supposedly you get a fossil every time you mine down one of these, what are they called? The spider ones. Stalagmites as opposed to stalagmites. So that would be like one easy, guaranteed, like, fast way to get fossils. Here. So if I have an opportunity to, I should do that. See how many fossils I can get. Whoops. Hey, Thulicite. I must have it. Oh, the Thulicite. Must be 9. Oh. Okay, 2 Terrorbeaks and multiple spiders. I should probably be careful. Now would not be the ideal time to get stuck on something silly. And another one bites the dust. Huh. A lot of action here. Down to 2% on my armor. Now would seem to be the ideal time to fight tentacles. I hear it skittering. Oh. Not skittering for tentacles though for me. Let's see here. Yeah, that was another thing you could use for, what was it called? Souls, when you're in the ruins. Go to the labyrinth and farm some of these spiders. They're not always the easiest to farm, but you can do it. Bad mojo. Nope. Oh well, at least I'm healed. Nope, 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 nope. Correction, I was healed. It's no longer in the present tense. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can find a single toadstool here. Kinda got distracted on the whole fossil idea, but I didn't find any minerals, so I can't make a pickaxe yet. I should just bring gold with me or something. At this point it's pretty clear it would be useful. So where is Toadstool? It's not it. Where else? I know I revealed... Okay, this might be it. That's one right there. Alright. Music seems a bit loud. Okay, let's see here. Be under foobar. Yep. There, that should be a bit better. Now the RMS should drop to about 30 instead of 25. Yeah, so it's about 5 decibels lower. I usually like to have it set to around minus 30 decibels. But it seems like some music is sort of normalized to different audio levels. So for some soundtracks, the setting will be fine, but other ones will be louder or quieter, and I'll have to adjust it based on the music that I'm playing. I think in general you're supposed to like normalize to what, minus 3 to minus 5? But not all music does that. Or not all producers, I should say, do that. Alright, so this is one toadstool, right? Yeah, but it's not here. So, what would be the best way to mark this? Oh, that was sudden. And there goes my armor. Pajamas Wortox. So I found one. I'm not insane right now. The other ones tend to be further away. Like they're not going to be all grouped together. So here's the atrium. There's probably one over here somewhere. Maybe off of that. I need to like explore some of these offshoots, I think. Okay, it's not gonna be in there. So there's actually some history behind this song called Upside Down. Originally I was going to use just the part where they sing Upside Down as sort of like an outro thing. Like bumper for my videos. Never ended up doing it, but I played it back so many times that it kind of got stuck in my head. Pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna go and explore this bridge over here. And then I'll probably return above. It's nice to be able to like get my hand off the keyboard. I don't know if my wrist is getting that problem that my flint stole my flint. These guys are brutal. But they will die all the same. Need to get like a better feel for that pattern there. Nope, that wasn't it. god. Like, it's nowhere close, but they get you anyway. Crazy hitboxes, I tell you. Remember to come back? Yeah, I'll be back on day 81. Day 81 or bust. Whatever that was worth. This could be promising. Should probably just beat the mounds here, see what we get. Okay, that wasn't useful. Seeing if I could get the Snurtle. What day is it? Day 78. I got a few days left here before our big fight. What we got here? Nope. It's aggressive. It's not friendly. Again, not friendly. No, that's most of them. Okay. I'm not going to get lucky on that. So I'm going back up. Wait, I think there's one up here yet. 2? Oh, there are actually quite a few up there. Might get it yet, after all. Nope. Evil. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. No, I'm not gonna get what I want here, am I? Oh my word. Like, they are on point, man. They spawn and hit you immediately. Uh-huh. Ah, hey, we got it. If I can just avoid dying now. I'm gonna get my my armor after all. Come on, come on, come on. Now was not the time for a shadow creature to attack. Come on, come on, come on. Die. Just freaking die already, wow. Souls. Okay. Where did you go? Wait, did it go back home? Please tell me it didn't go back home. No, I think that's it. No, wait. Oh my god. Really? Where did it go? Where's my Snortle at? Okay, let's see. Yep, okay, it went back home. Damn it! I think it went back home. Oh well, whatever. It wasn't that important. I just kind of wanted the shell. It's not even a guarantee you get the shell, even if you kill it, so... Wait, what was that? The magic luminescence just ran out. It was the sound of trouble is what it was. Alright. I'm back above ground. Alright, let's get the sanity back up. Somebody made a snow hat. Winter hat. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. It's about as fast as the sanity station, maybe a little bit slower. For Wortox, it's probably faster. Because he gets half the sanity from... Wait! Wortox has half sanity drain from insanity sources, right? Which would mean when I'm fighting those shadow pieces, I'm only draining at 50 sanity per minute. As opposed to 100. Hadn't really considered that. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works, though. Alright. 3 more days. Got the jelly beans. Pretty much got everything. From auras, yeah. So while sanity can be an issue for Wortox, it's less of an issue from auras as opposed to other characters. Although I think, isn't there one other character that has an aura? Like, or maybe it's an increase. Or maybe I'm thinking about darkness. That might have been what it was. Well, my sanity is fixed, I guess. Shall we go and ruin that doing something? Spooters. I guess the other thing I could do is work on some grass walls for when I do find the toadstool. I could build the grass patch around it, right? I'm trying to think of other things I can do to prepare for other fights. It's just Field Weaver and Toadstool at this point. Could prefab a Flingomatic, I guess. I'll need one. You use one Flingomatic or 2, Klaus? I know fire spreads a bit differently. 4? Okay. That would actually require a bit of prep then. What am I looking for? I've never prefabbed one. Okay. It's ice, gears, and something else. Doodads, okay. Ice gears, doodads. Wendy has minus 25 from auras and darkness. Wolf has plus 10 from auras and darkness. Wortox has minus 50 from auras, but normal drain from darkness. Okay. So it was Wendy. Okay, see, I remembered Wendy having an increased drain, or a decreased drain from darkness, but I didn't know it also applied to auras. Wortox is pretty significant then in terms of like 50%. That's a significant reduction over any other character. Good stuff. Yeah, so this is interesting too, like you have to think about preparing for the fight, right? You need ice, and I wouldn't have enough ice here. Close got quite a bit of ice, but maybe that's something I could do, is go and get some more ice. It starts regenning in the autumn, does it not? Oh no, probably need the Star Collar staff. I'll throw. Oh no, yeah, okay, it's gonna be a new moon. So Star Collar staff makes sense. Any random ice over here? I don't know. Tends to disappear from the map. I feel the old hunger stir. You killing Volt Goats? Got an ice staff. What are you using? Any luck? 2 horns? Okay. Oh, there's ice over here. But I don't have a pickaxe, do I? I know, I was too stupid. Oh, speaking of pickaxes, here we go. I didn't prefab the golden one either. Which is something you should do. You know, some people say they use flint tools because you end up with a lot of flint in old worlds. But you could also just feed that flint to the Snortles. I wouldn't see it as a necessity to burden yourself with additional subpar tools. Yeah, okay, it's still not close enough to winter for the ice to show up, so I'm not gonna be able to mine that until later. I don't know how many days it has to be into autumn. It's halfway through autumn already. Also, flint tools, waste twigs. Yeah, it's especially pronounced when you're down below. Right, you're mining the ancient statues. It's just blow right through the flint pickaxes. Wow, I could not spit that out to save my life, apparently. Hello, King Confetti. You're just about in time for a fight to the death against shadow chess pieces. What are they called? There's a special name for them. Shadow pieces, there we go. Yeah, so there's no ice available at the moment. Construction amulet. Already prefabbed it though. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise you would have enough if I used construction amulet on this one and the next one, wouldn't I? Otherwise it only knocks this in half and I'd still need one more after that. You can only prefab one at a time, and I still don't know where Toadstool is though, so I guess it's kind of wishful thinking to begin with. It's backpack, scales. Guess I'll make some food. I need food anyway. What do we got? Meat. Oh, it's been a long time since Weber stocked the pantry. Tis a sad thing. No, okay. Any honey doesn't work with that. I don't want honey ham. Oh wait, we've got berries. Don't we? No, actually we don't. Okay. Oh. Right on time. can almost feel you while walking the coast. No follow. There goes my sanity. Don't want to be cocky, but do I earn money from Twitch streams? I haven't earned anything from him yet. YouTube, though, yeah. I've earned some from that. See, with Twitch, you have to be at least affiliated, and you only get... as an affiliate, you can only get money through subscriptions and cheers, whereas if you're partnered, you can also run ads. So if you see ads on the stream, that is stuff that goes directly to Twitch, and it doesn't support anybody who's affiliated. They'll only be supported if they are actually partnered. They'll only be supported by ads, advertisements, if they are partnered. Or get a flint pick to make a thermal stone. That is one thing that has always bothered me about the thermal stone, is that you actually need the flint pick to make it. And then there was a certain time where that's pretty much obsolete in the base, and you find yourself scrambling for flint to make a pick for a thermal stone. But you do need, like, thermal stones are something you kind of make on a regular basis for fighting Antlion at the very least. Those will just eat souls, I guess. Actually, I need that. I don't have a handbat anymore. All right. Thinking what? A Shadow Work will not destroy structures. Additionally, it will, instead of charging at the player, teleport right behind them and attempt a melee attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was killing bishops second and knight last. See, if a shadow piece has killed any shadow pieces that are not of the same type, within 25 units will level up. See, so what the problem was last time is I did not maintain that distance of 25 units. Much like how the dragonfly becomes enraged, leveled up pieces will deal higher damage, have more health, and become bigger and much more menacing. In order to make a shadow piece reach level 3, one must have all 3 types of pieces present, e.g. knight, rook, and bishop. First players must take down only one of them. Once the first piece is defeated, the remaining ones will level up. After the remaining pieces level up, the last remaining level 2 pieces must be killed, so the others will level up to 3. They don't really give you many, like, tips in the wiki for strategy. Like, there isn't even a strategy page. A lot of bosses have strategy categories. Wait, I guess it works. This boss doesn't. It's funny, because I never even really think of this as a boss. It's kind of like 3 bosses, but really, it deserves to be considered a boss fight. And I usually forget it when I'm thinking of, like, the different bosses in the game. I'm gonna go over and farm some bats, I think. Stringed cow. Hello. Where's that? So does a stringed cow make stringed cheese? It's just string cheese, isn't it? I have to wonder, you know, you hear about certain technologies making animal-free meat, let's call it, a possibility. And I have to wonder if it's just a scam or people are taking regular meat from animals and pretending it's genetically, like, grown from stimulated cells or something. Makes you wonder just a bit. Right, because what was the name of that pharmacy that was doing the blood testing thing? I remember they were supposed to be able to, like, give you comprehensive blood work with a single pinprick, and it turned out the whole thing was not necessarily an entire scam, but they were greatly overestimating what their technology could do, and they were sort of duping investors by using traditional means of blood, like processing blood work. It was very deceptive. I forget the name of the company. It's so important because like that was a big thing, and it happened recently. Like the whole thing was kind of built up. It was a house of cards. What is it? Oop. As soon as I finish killing these, I'll go and look up the name of the company. It was called Theranos? Yeah. It's called Theranos. That was the scam company. It was worth what, 10 billion? Fate, shut down and liquidated. Founder indicted for wire fraud and conspiracy. And it had a 10 billion valuation at its peak in 2013 and 2014. The wiki is poorly curated. I'm finding misinformation and missing information all the time. I know, that's one of the reasons why it's difficult to use it as a source when I'm like fact-checking stuff in a video that I make. So I really should just look for people who actually know the code, and like maybe they'd be willing to give me a yay or an A on something, because I don't read the DST code. What happened so far? What do you mean, Salt? I killed Antlion, I guess that's something happened. Right now I'm just waiting for it to be wait, it's day 81? Are you kidding me? Wow, that came along faster than I thought. Okay. These. Yeah. About that. Where's the Starcaller staff? Starcaller! Frickin' here we go. Oh! You got a good point there. Well, I'm in a bit of a rush now. It's gonna start burning, isn't it? What else? Pickaxe. Here we go. It's a hammer? Oh, do you have the hammer? Whoops. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean... Oh, I don't have the walking cane. Crap. That's the reason I'm getting hit here. Because before I was able to avoid it. Yeah. Just goes to show how important it is. It is impossible to kite at tier 3? Okay. Should have been using jelly beans earlier. It is possible to kite at tier 2 though. Alright. He's deadly now. Yeah, this guy's bad mojo. Come back, you piece of garbage. Yeah. Not happening. I don't think. Ha! Didn't see that one coming, did you? I think I should have actually had that additional stack of souls. I think that would be a good idea. I mean, because it's not gonna work. It's not happening. I don't have enough health to tank it. I mean, okay. And it keeps moving too. Can I no, I can't freeze it. I can't sleep it. Yeah, you really can't do anything with it. Is the knight the wrong one to save for this? Maybe it is. Maybe it's just too powerful, huh? Well, okay. Good time for a rollback. Yep. Curses. Bishop. Knight is among the hardest. He does 150 damage per hit and has a very large range of attack. Yeah. The only way you're going to win is to soul hop through for the invulnerability frame. His attack period is very short. Knight is among the hardest. Okay. No. This time I will prepare a little bit better. What day is it? Day 80. Okay, so I've got 1 day left here. For some reason I was looking at the number of days I survived and it was like 78 and I thought, wow, I have a lot more time than I actually did. So what I'm gonna do, use marble suit if you're gonna kill knight. Well, I try bishop, I guess then. Because bishop deals less damage. I think knight is a bad one. Based on what I've been seeing here so far. If you have a lot of players, because you can only target one if everybody's ganging up. I think that was the reason why I saved knight in the past, like we'd have 4 players wailing on him. But I never really fought them solo, so. Okay, I'm gonna go and get some bees, I think. Let's see here. Bug nut. Silk. That way I can replenish my souls. I've I've got 1 day here left to do it. Should be able to get 1 stack. Tier 3 Bishop has an area of effect attack that hits 9 times for 60 damage each. That actually sounds worse. It's guaranteed that I get hit every single time out of those 9, or can you dodge some? Rook is the easiest. Oop, okay, that was just silly on my part. I forgot. You're supposed to do it more like this. I destroyed the other hornet nest, so let's just punch stuff, I guess. There's one over here. Wasp. Come on. You start running when the bishop's animation starts? Wait, okay. You kind of have to save the souls to dodge the attack? You can dodge 8 of the 9 bishop attacks. How much speed do I need to do that? I don't have a walkie can. I guess I could ask Close to lend me it. For the time being. I was able to dodge the level 2 knight with walking cane plus I can borrow it? Okay, that probably would help. Magiluminescence plus the walking cane turned out to be pretty good. But this world only has 1 Mac Tusk, and last winter we did not get too lucky, so I ended up with the Magiluminescence, and Close ended up with the walking cane. I don't need the cane or the Magi. Okay, that's here. Standard speed will let you dodge 8 of the 9. Okay, bishop attacks. Enubis says, usually the shadow clockworks are done with a cane and cobble turf. If I have Magi instead of cobble turf, wouldn't that be a suitable alternative? Oh, come on. I hate it when that happens. Like, you click on something and you move a little bit after. It's a bit like when you want to play something. You click on an area and you accidentally hit the keys a little bit. Well, that's 20 bees. I mean, I guess if I brought the pieces over here, I could run back and forth on this cobblestone road that I set up for the Bee Queen. I'm thinking, you know, how can I kind of tie them in with one another? So that way, I only have to build 1 cobblestone road, but I could use it for Bee Queen and the shadow pieces. That would be like ideal. But maybe you can't run back and forth. Straw hat. I was wondering what that was for a second. Oh wow, that's right, hounds. Cane plus Magi is not enough to dodge tier 3 Rook. Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna lose sanity fast here if we don't get rid of this. Cobblestone gives 30%, so it's the cheapest. So cheapest is cane plus cobble or road. Is it the cheapest though if I already have the Magiluminescence? So I guess it's like the bishop could be the best, but only if I have cobblestone enough to dodge it. Is that the deal? Cane is 20, road is 30, Magi is 20. Oh wait, cane is 25. So Magiluminescence is the worst. Need a total of 55%. Wow, you've got that really down to an art, Swanky. 55%. Okay, natural. I mean, there's a natural road over here, I guess. In the meantime, what? Star collar. No reason not to put it up now. Isn't that going to spawn more, though? Or are you going to break the other ones? Because I thought once you knock one over, they all... You're going to move it away? Oh, okay. I mean, here's a road. Could do something on here, I suppose. Yeah, the natural road would make sense, because I can technically fight this wherever I need to. So let's try this. I'll use this road. Can get Magiluminescence, and if close lends me the locking cane, then I can use that as well. Yeah, here. Actually, I don't even need 15. Have as many as you want. I'm not going to be able to use them all up in time. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. Dodging tier 3 bishop can be done with normal speed if you're willing to tank 1/9 of his hits. Okay, it sounds like bishop is the one. I'll try leaving bishop for last this time. It sounds like you know what you're doing, Swanky. And I don't. Because I was running out of armor in the last attempt as well. This was not enough football helmets. Hammer time. Where is the hammer? Guess I'll make one. Well, it's bound to be in one of these freaking chests. No? Amazing. Do we not have any rocks left? Surprised. Is it rock? I don't know what it is. That's silly. What is it called? I want to know what it's called. Rocks? Oh, there's an S at the end of it? Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Whoops. Apparently there aren't any in the base. Research. Oop, 2. I just wanted to see where the rocks were in the base. It's a bit of an odd command, but hey, you can use it providing things are close to you. So I can use it regardless of whether or not I actually own the server. Last time I tried it. And the Knight is the most dangerous solos because he has a high single target DPS, but he also has no AoE. Yeah, that's what I noticed. So the reason I used to do Knight last is because we'd have a team of like 4 players, so he could only target one of them, and that meant that everybody else could sort of wail away. So that makes sense. Knight, last one fighting them with a group. Yeah, mob allies. Where is the hammer? I'm just surprised we don't have any rocks left. Is there anything else I'm forgetting here? Can I have the walking cane? Or are you gonna use it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks. So the one thing I'm worried about here is if they get out of range, because I was planning on going over here to this road. Got a couple of dwarf stars here, so should be illuminated sufficiently. Soldier boy. Come on, come on. I'm ready. I think. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm not ready. Where's the knight? I don't see the knight. It's not good. I have the bishop and the rook over here. Okay, there's the knight. For shame. Okay, I got hit once there. Oh my word. The rook's fighting the pig. Correction, was fighting the pig. Okay, that swarm lasted a bit longer. Okay. Oh my god, I did it again. close. I'm killing the rook first, yeah, before the bishop. Wait, what? Oh my god. Why are there two? Okay. Well, that's what happens, isn't it? You see what happens when you fight a stranger in the Alps? I mean, it's not gonna happen. Well, why did you... I don't understand why you made the other statues. It would have only been 3, but you made the other statues. I don't understand it. Things were going so well. Okay. I'm gonna see the mythical tier 4 shadow. Not if I have anything to say about it. Wow, that is brutal. I lost so much armor there. They do so much damage. Crap, I don't have any rope. Thanks for the follow. Dislike. What is it? XX dislike? Yeah, there we go. Let's try that. Let's try that again. I got distracted when that rook showed up, and then I was taking more damage instead, because I was, before that I was able to get away with only getting hit twice by the bishop, which I thought was acceptable, but then during that whole rook debacle, I saw a third rook. Okay, shadow bishop. Oops, that was bad. But no matter. No! Get hit 3 times there. another one bites the dust. Pro tip, don't have 2 sets of shadow pieces. Yeah, that'd probably help him. Alright, there it is. Thanks, Salty Nobis and Swanky, for the help on that one. We got it done. I know I rolled back twice, but I think I have a much better feel for it now. Is it still alive? Yeah, I've got a couple pieces of armor left. I can try it. Where is it? Way over there? Okay. At Bee Queen. I think that's the first time I've fought them successfully solo. Alright, there he is. How have you been able to avoid him? Great spiders. Rip. It's looking dangerous. So many spiders. Why are there so many friggin' spiders? Okay, here. I don't know how this will go. Oh, come on. Just ate it. I don't know what happened there exactly. Did I have more than 20? Yep. Alright, down to the knight armor, I guess. At 0%, you have to be kidding me. There. Congratulations. You got a second Shadow Atrium. Good job. Did you want to roll it back? It's fine, okay. I'll get you your walking cane back. Oh, yeah, that's right, I'm wearing shadow armor. Do we have a life-giving amulet left? It's impossible to kite without cane. I was surprised. You did very well, considering. I was surprised to see that you were still alive after that. Alright, here you go. Alright, yeah, so with the bishop, I took significantly less damage. You're not gonna let me sleep, are you? The bishop was definitely the way to go. But I'm gonna have to make sure that I get the what's it called, walking cane in the future. All right. Road plus Magi plus Thulisite Club gives you enough? Huh. I could make a Thulisite Club for sure. I didn't, but it might be a good investment considering that it's not a guarantee that I'll get the walking cane. Obviously WX and Wolfgang can do it without cane. Yep. Alright, I do need to quit for tonight, so let me see. Oh, Griever's streaming. So I'll host him. He's a fairly experienced player. Griever 84. So thanks everyone for watching. I intend to try Toadstool after this, so hopefully I'll start working on that tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to shut the server down for tonight. So I guess we're kind of going an extra season, or whatever it takes until I kill Toadstool as well. So that will be future objectives, and then of course there's Fuel Weaver after that. Now that we have the Atrium Heart, but Toadstool first. It's the way I'm planning on doing it anyway at the moment. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. Thanks to Close for playing, and the advice from especially Swanky and Anubis. I think Salt gave me some. Oh, there's Cotton Wool as well. How are you doing? I just noticed that you were here. Yeah. So anyway, I really do need to go for tonight though. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.